Episode 1, What You Mean podcast.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
I have my Skittles, my sour Skittles.
I want some.
I'm fired up. I already ate them all.
Oh.
I wasn't awake. I was too tired.
I see. It's all good.
Alright, so this week, Florida State, we're starting off, gets the dub, 38-20 over Duke, 7-0, feeling good.
So, was you confident the whole game? Because that was a close game for the most part.
I thought because of who our ref was, Jeff Flanagan, that's how bad he is, we know him by name.
Damn.
I thought we were screwed, honestly, when I saw some of the calls that were starting to happen. I was like, this could end really, really bad.
So there's more to the story than just the box score.
Yeah.
Right.
It started off rough. I mean, I think we were tied 17-17 at half or down 20-17 at half. I think we might have been down. Just playing terrible. We always start terrible. But second half, completely different team.
Yeah, big time difference.
When we play like that, I don't think there's anybody who's going to beat us.
And y'all hurt the quarterback.
Yeah, but the way we hurt him was unrelated to what, like, a lot of the Duke fans are saying that we like intentionally hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if you saw the play, like,
No, I didn't
there
see
was a
that.
face mask.
That
So
did look
he
like-
threw his arm up, grabbed his face mask.
Yeah, that was pretty
But his
bad.
ankle is what got hurt when he stopped to cut away.
Yeah.
His ankle is what got hurt. But yeah, I mean, either way, if you look at his stat line for the game, what was he like? 70 yards with an interception.
Mhm.
Like, he couldn't do anything. They were just running on us. But other than that, feeling good. 7-0.
What was up with the teal jerseys? Like the teal, everybody.
So that's
had
for
them.
the Seminole Heritage game that we started doing
Sweet.
to honor the Seminole tribe. So I think next year the team is actually going to wear like teal jerseys because our basketball team has like Nike N7 uniforms
Okay.
that are teal. So all the coaches, they try to get all the fans to wear it, but that's a new thing that's starting. But I like it.
So basically, Duke was y'all probably going to be your hardest competition for the rest of the season.
I was about to ask. What's
No.
the remaining schedule?
No.
Who you got?
I mean, no matter how bad Miami and Florida are, they're always gonna. It's a rival. It's
still
like
play
it's
them.
like Ravens Steelers.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's always gonna be a hard game. I mean, last year we blew Miami out 45-3, something like that.
Okay.
Walk in your trap,
They
take
keeping
over your
receipts,
trap.
though. They keeping receipts,
Yeah, we'll see if Mario Cristobal knows how to take a knee this time.
right?
But I'm feeling good about that. I'm feeling good about Florida. They're gonna be tough games, I know that. But I'm trying to think of who else we have. We travel to Wake Forest this week. Honestly, that's a trap game. I feel like because we always get so many people hurt at Wake Forest because it's a turf field.
Yeah.
We leave with so many injuries. I think Miami and Florida are the two games that we're looking at on the schedule. But I hope we don't overlook them and like overlook Wake Forest, overlook Pitt, something like that. You know.
I got y'all in the playoffs, so
So right now, who do you have?
in the playoffs I got Michigan for sure. How many can we have? 4 or 6?
4.
I got Michigan for sure, Florida State, and whoever wins between Alabama and Georgia in the championship game. And then I would have to say they will have to put. They'll have to probably put a 2-loss team in. Either Georgia or Alabama have to stay in there. So if this is the thing, Georgia will win out and lose in the SEC championship. Then Alabama will only have that 1 loss, and then they could just be in the playoffs, and they'll just beat Georgia in the SEC championship.
So Georgia would still get in.
They'll get in. So it'll be Alabama.
Okay,
Georgia.
so what if Georgia beats Alabama?
Then
So it's
Then who
spot,
gets?
yeah.
Yeah. Who
yeah.
gets
So everybody was thinking USC, but
in? USC's not getting
they're
in.
not getting in because they just lost.
Ohio State would have to lose to Michigan.
Oh,
Unless Georgia beat Alabama and Ohio State beat Michigan,
Yeah.
then Ohio State and Michigan could get in.
Yeah. But Florida State, this is y'all year. Should be y'all year. Should be y'all year.
Don't jinx it.
I'm just saying, it
I
should be y'all
hate
year.
predicting championships.
Yeah, I know, especially this
Never
early,
want to set
because
expectations.
then somebody's gonna clip this unless it's
Yeah.
like Pitt, 1-5 Pitt on the road or something.
Well, who's on the remaining schedule?
For us, it's at Wake Forest, at Pitt, Miami. I want to say like North Alabama, Florida. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
So on paper, realistically,
We are favored to win out, yes.
win out. Wow, okay.
But
But let's just say for
it's rivalry games, so it's like
Yeah.
let's say you lose one. Yeah.
if we lose one,
It's gonna be hard to get in.
yeah, I mean if we lose one but still win the ACC, I think we probably get in.
Mm.
It would just
So-
depend on who it is, really.
But most likely, if y'all, the ACC championship will probably be Duke or Duke again, probably.
Maybe. No.
Or North Carolina.
But see, North Carolina just lost. Did
But
you see
they
that?
still a good team. They still a really good
They
team.
could get in it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be Miami.
That's who.
It's not gonna be Clemson.
So that's who y'all gonna play, North Carolina.
We'll see. Maybe. I don't know. It's too early to tell, I think. A lot could happen.
North Carolina's in it.
Well, I mean, if they're in it, then I'm feeling good because
Yeah.
Mac Brown has never beat FSU.
Okay. I like
And he's an FSU alum, so I kind of think that he might be like
Nah,
doing an inside thing there.
Nah,
like,
nah.
yeah.
He's trying to get his own. He's trying to step his own game up over there. So.
I mean, yeah, recap of the NFL. I'll talk about my team.
We killed him.
However, I'm more of a realist than just huffing the copium, basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we killed them, but I may have said this to you guys earlier. Like, it's the NFL. Like, the Lions were coming from a pretty mediocre division. The Packers are down, the Vikings aren't that good, and the Bears are trash. So they come in, they're 5-1. They really don't need the game. So yeah, they come into Baltimore and they get smoked because the Ravens needed it more than they did.
Right.
However, I think when Lamar is playing his best, I mean he's better than pretty much everybody else in the league. And so if the offense looks like that consistently for most of the year, then yeah, I think we have a pretty good chance of competing.
Was he running the ball a lot or no?
No, he's not.
not.
He has the second highest completion percentage in the league right now.
Do you want him to use his legs more?
No. No.
If it wins us a game. If it
He
wins us a
did
game.
run a touchdown in though.
Yeah, but it's not like
He did run one in.
He's not running like he was at Louisville, where it's
No.
just like
No,
he takes off.
or even
No,
just-
this year he's got bigger and he's using his mind more, his brain more because he's trying to play for a while, But I mean,
even 3 years ago, when his MVP season in 2019 was mostly around running. So this, I don't know if you guys heard, but this offseason we fired our offensive coordinator, or we didn't fire him, but he moved on. We hired somebody else. Our previous offensive coordinator was Greg Roman. He was more into the RPO running-based offense. And in 2019, he won MVP and we had a historical rushing season. Like we had the best rushing season since 1956 or 1972 or something like that. But the offense became stale. Like they started to figure out what we were about, and that's pretty much if you can at least contain Lamar in the running game, then you're going to beat us. Well, after about 5 years of Greg Roman under our OC, it was time for a change. So over the past offseason, we looked at OCs throughout the league. We interviewed Eric Bieniemy. We interviewed a number of other people, Cliff Kingsbury, one of them as well too. But we ended up going with Todd Monken, the OC for Georgia, who won 2 national championships. So he came and joined the Ravens, and so far he's just put it in Lamar's hands, not his feet or his legs.
Sure.
He's just throwing the ball. It's been great so far. in reality, if I'm looking at our game, we're 5-2. We played the Colts. We gave them that game. We beat ourselves. The games that we have lost this year, we beat ourselves. In all realisticness, we should be 7-0, 6-0. We lost against the Steelers, but we had 9 dropped passes and 3 of them were touchdowns. It really should have been a blowout. And if it wasn't for some dropped passes, we would have won. So in realism, the Ravens should be 7-0. But that's what ifs. It didn't happen. We're just focused on this week. Crushed the Lions 5-2. Now we're moving on to the Cardinals next week. It's the NFL. Never going to say it's a dub, but got a good chance to move on to 6-2.
What about the Falcons?
Not quite well.
Yeah.
Not quite well.
We're not there yet, but the defense, hopefully, talking about Baltimore, hopefully we could
emulate some of what we do.
Yeah, when they won that Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer.
Now that's
a
historical defense.
I ain't saying we got the Baltimore defense, but if wishes come true, I wish that will come true because our defense is good. And the reason why I said Baltimore Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer is because Trent Dilfer is Trent Dilfer. He's not.
He was
the best,
garbage.
Yeah, he wasn't the best quarterback, but they won the Super Bowl because their defense. All they wanted him to do was not turn over the ball.
You should really look up clips of the 2000 Ravens.
Oh, yeah. They won their games from like 10-7, 17...
13-3.
Yeah, stuff like that.
And it was like bloodthirsty Ray Lewis type style game. But there was this one shirt. I visited Baltimore when I was like a freshman in high school one time. Man, I love this shirt. And it's the shirt says, well, obviously you know Ray Lewis's history here in Atlanta. Yeah. But the shirt said, guns don't kill people, Ray Lewis does. So I love that shirt.
Yeah.
And
he was a menace.
I mean, you should have seen him. At one point, one year in 1996, 1997, he had 186 total tackles.
Bruh, I just saw something on TikTok the other day of what he had got almost kicked out the NFL for. And it was something like barbaric. It's not steroids or anything like that.
Ray?
Yeah, he was taking something from the horns of a
deer antler spray.
Yeah.
Deer antler spray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There was no. It was a meme. There was no proof, but yeah, he came back from a torn triceps in 2012 in the same season.
Quicker.
And he came back in the playoffs and played like he was 25 years old again.
And I saw that on TikTok. I was almost about to order it, but I was like,
deer antler spray.
Yeah. I was like, man, it's like it's like a vitamin or something. But yeah, it's legal. Everybody can do it. So, but yeah, I was about to order that shit.
I know the Jags and Saints played this previous Thursday night. The Jags. It was a tight game, although it wasn't as close as the box score said. I think Jaguars had control pretty much for the whole entire game. Trevor Lawrence is, I mean,
MVP?
No, he's not MVP, but he's just going to keep getting better and better and better. That's how high his ceiling is.
Who is MVP?
There's not really a clear pick.
If you had to say one right now, way too early MVP pick.
So who you was just talking about?
It's not even. Lamar is in it.
Yeah.
Purdy's in it.
No.
Yeah, Purdy's in it. I'd have to look at some of the lists, but there's like a multitude of people.
Is Mahomes in it or no?
No. Mahomes is not in it. Allen's was in it, but they lost. The Bills lost to the Patriots.
Okay, well, who's the hot team right now? Dolphins. So how about...
They lost last night.
Dolphins did lose last night.
They lost last night. I was going to say
Jalen
Hurts.
Tyreek Hill has been...
Yeah, but you don't give MVP to a wide receiver.
But he should, though.
But it happened, though.
Did you see that Gronk wants to come back to the Dolphins? Did you see he's talking about that?
Gronk should stay on the bench. Stay.
You don't think he should
stay
come
retired?
back?
Yeah, stay retired.
You think he should be retired?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Stay retired?
He's past his time.
Dude,
he's a physical tight end. He can't.
His body has been through hell.
Dude, I mean, if you watch him on the field with his big ass elbow brace,
literally,
dude looks like a transformer.
Now, if he were to never get hurt, like let's say he stayed relatively healthy for his whole career, there would be no doubt in my mind that he's the greatest tight end of all time. And he's still in that discussion. That's how dominant he was. I've never seen a bigger mismatch at the tight end position more than Gronk.
Yeah, see, Gronk was more physical. Like, he's he sounded like his name Gronk. He sound powerful, but with Kelsey,
That's his receiver.
Kelsey is finesse with it. You know, he'll put the little pizzazz.
He's not
on
as
you.
tough as Gronk.
Right, but
Yeah.
he'll just wiggle his way around you. But Gronk, he's physical all the way through it. So
Both are special in their own ways,
Definitely.
though.
Who's
Like
the GOAT then? Tony Gonzalez?
he's got the stats to back it up. However,
Shannon Sharp, Shannon Sharp was the original.
I think it's Gonzalez, Gronk, and Kelsey that are the big three. That I think so.
You don't think Kelsey's in there?
Kelsey is definitely in
Kelsey's in
So
there.
who do you have as a big three?
I got Shannon Sharp, Kelsey,
Ozzie
and
Newsome,
Gronk.
maybe.
That's before.
But it's a
my
different era.
Yeah, that's
Different
before my
era.
time. Even though they, put respect on them and stuff like that, but people that I actually seen, I would say Shannon Sharp, Kelsey, and Gronk.
I'm just gonna have to go with Gronk. Barely.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey's that dude. Kelsey's smooth.
I mean,
And he'll break it down on you.
it's a coin flip. Like
And he's dating Taylor Swift.
if
Yeah, yeah.
In case you guys didn't know.
It's
Yeah.
great for the league. Like it's obviously obnoxious, but however, it's so good for publicity for not only Taylor Swift fans but for the NFL. It's like cross-platforming for both
That's what-
fans.
Oh yeah.
Every time they cut to commercial break, dude. Oh, I know. Every time they cut to a commercial break, they gotta show her in the box
Yeah.
celebrating.
Celebrating with Kelsey.
And then that fan, the Chargers fan.
Is that
That
is
is
real?
that. I think it's cap.
It's Cap.
Yeah.
That is cap.
It is.
They got a picture of her in
Minnesota.
yeah.
In Minnesota.
Yeah.
Was it Minnesota or was it the Bears? It was
It
Minnesota.
was Minnesota.
Okay.
It is Minnesota.
But she.
But who would do that? The NFL? Or?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yes. Just for, and it's not for anything serious, but it's just to bring a laugh to the audience. In my opinion, I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything more behind it than it's just fun.
Yeah.
But
She
she
like,
looked
here,
like she
look at
was
this
staged.
soccer mom who loves the
Yeah.
NFL.
I mean, she
It
was
was so
so-
fake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cringe.
It's
It's supposed to
yeah.
be cringe on purpose.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
But I think it's so fake. Like the whole thing is a setup. I mean,
yeah, it's the
she's
league.
some and then you see when they show her, they put like Chargers super fan. It's like
Yeah.
she became a fan when she moved
Yeah.
to LA. Apparently,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
any of us are bigger super fans of our teams than that lady is of the Chargers, and we're not getting on.
She was on Pat McAfee's show.
Was
What?
she really?
When? Really? When?
She was on like the Today Show.
But yeah, but Pat was offended. Cause
He was?
Yeah, he
I
had
don't
on the
blame
show on the
I
podcast
don't
and
blame him.
everything. And the next day, he pretty much called her out on it, or called everybody out on it because he was offended. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, it's cringe.
It is. But it goes back to show you. I got the Falcons and then I got the Dolphins. So,
Why do you have Dolphins jerseys hanging up in your wall?
because I used to live in Miami for.
Okay.
I don't
few
think
years.
that. Yeah, but you ain't claiming like.
But I do put respect
You
on them.
never
like
talk about the
I
Dolphins.
don't.
Yeah, but see, I like Bucks and Jags because I have a ton
Florida
of
guy.
family in
I didn't even know
Jacksonville.
you
and,
were a
like,
Jags fan.
Well,
But
yeah, I
you
got
support them.
Yeah, my whole. I mean, I'm a bigger FSU fan than anything by far. But
Right.
like,
Yeah.
then I'd go Bucks, and then I like the Jags because part of a whole side of my family is in Jacksonville.
But that's the reason why it's like, okay, is it really cringe? Because I got multiple teams. In college football, I got
Okay. This guy is a fan of Bama and Auburn, which
Yeah,
is like
it's
being
weird.
a
It's-
Raven and Steeler fan.
Yeah,
It's like-
it's weird.
That is not allowed.
That's blasphemy.
That is blasphemy.
It's weird, but it was weird. Moving to Alabama, I remember the second grade teacher told me I had to pick one, and I'm like, pick what? Alabama or Auburn. That's how serious it was.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm 8 years old.
Yeah, I moved from Columbus, Georgia to Alabama. She was like, I had to pick a team, and I was like, well, I picked Alabama because I moved to Alabama, and then I got hated on because Alabama is like the golden child, and then Auburn was like the stepchild. So then I chose
The
Auburn.
black sheep.
Yeah,
The black sheep.
yeah. So the black sheep of the family. So that's why I chose Auburn. But then I was like, you know what? I like both of them. I support both of them. But when they play each other, I'll go for Auburn because they are the black sheep of the family. So
I'm actually.
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm actually going to the Ravens Jags game in December.
That's gonna be
I'm
awesome.
going to Jacksonville.
In
That's gonna be
Jacksonville?
awesome.
I'm going to
that'd be
Jacksonville.
fun.
Sunday night,
Sunday night
primetime
football.
game. Primetime game. So me and my brother, he is a project manager for an apartment complex, and essentially he's always traveling. So they allow him to rack up points with Enterprise and with other complexes, like so on and so forth. So he racks up rewards points. So our Enterprise rental, not going to cost a thing. Our hotel, not going to cost a thing. Wow. We're just going to buy our tickets. So we're going to get there. We don't even have to. We just have to stay overnight from Sunday to Monday. We're not even staying the whole weekend. So we'll drive up Sunday morning. We'll wake up 5:30 in the morning, start driving up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. is when Enterprise opens. We'll go to the Jags game, and we'll pretty much hit a bar by noon. That's when we'll be there 12:30. Hit a bar and just hang out and drink and have good food up until it's go time, Sunday Night Football. Yeah. I'm a little worried. I've never been an away fan in a regular season game before.
But Jacksonville fan base ain't that.
I would agree.
Yeah,
it still makes me a little nervous because you never know. There's going to be a little bit of shit talking.
Oh yeah. Not from Jacksonville.
No, don't worry about it.
Not from Jacksonville.
Okay.
Jacksonville fans are pretty good.
Them damn Saints fans. I would never pull up in it.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I got stories of from college. I mean, Miami fans, absolutely brutal. The 5 that are actually there, they're absolutely terrible. Clemson fans, the best in the country, dude.
Like, very nice.
Like, it was weird. It was weird. Yeah.
Like, please, talk shit to me.
Welcome. And they're like, welcome to Clemson. Like, I'm not used to this. It felt like weird.
Only y'all for probably 4 years or something.
Longer than that. We hadn't beat them since 2014. Last time.
That's what welcome.
I think they were a little bit scared. I don't know. Apparently they are a good fan base though. So
I'm super excited. It's actually my first NFL game. Like regular season NFL game. Yeah. My dad and family always talk about going up to Baltimore and seeing a Ravens game live, but it just gets crazy. It gets expensive. You add up. What we want to do is we want to get crabs, get tickets, get good food, get good beer. I mean, you rack it up, it's like $700, $800
easily.
And luckily, my aunt and uncle live on the Chesapeake Bay, so I would have a free place to stay. But besides that one, we're still spending $800 each, and so it just gets to be a lot. So that's why I've never done it. Yeah. So I'm super pumped, super excited. It's like that's playoff game implications. Jags Ravens. Let's go. Super excited.
Could be for the first seed, maybe. I'm thinking.
It's a possibility.
First seed.
I mean, with Bills
did
there.
Did you get your tickets yet or no?
Not yet. Actually, I gotta call my brother, and we gotta make something happen here soon. But it's in the works. We're doing it. Yeah.
Jacksonville was putting people in a chokehold in London. They took us out, and then they took out who else they played? Buffalo.
Yeah.
They was taking out people big.
But I'm so happy Buffalo lost to New England this past week.
Buffalo lost to New England.
Yeah.
Dude, I did not even see that.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The Bills are so they can be so good, but not.
Yeah.
At the same time, they have a good knockout punch. But when you show them a little bit of toughness, it's almost like they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
And that goes the same way with the Dolphins, too. Especially the Dolphins. They have this knockout punch like Tyson did. But they got a glass jaw. You show them a little bit of toughness, and they don't know what to do. That's evidence of last night against the Eagles.
I think Hurts had something to prove. He got benched by Tua.
That is true.
He got benched by Tua in the championship game.
That is true.
He's trying to say...
This is my time. This is my league.
Yeah. Hurts had something to prove.
And Tua didn't respond. The Dolphins don't respond, and that's why I'm afraid of choosing them as a Super Bowl pick or as a
they're not going to. They're going to be a playoff contender. But they're not going to go deep
unless they show some toughness.
Okay, so if you're going to pick 4 teams right off the bat,
Super Bowl,
AFC,
NFC,
yeah.
Well, the NFC is very top heavy,
but. So the top ones: Kansas City, Buffalo, Baltimore, and then you have to put.
I'm gonna put Jacksonville.
You have to put Jacksonville.
So I'm gonna put those 4 for the AFC, and for the NFC, Niners, Eagles.
Right.
It's top heavy. It's
Niners
top.
and Eagles.
Lions.
Yeah, but but this is not the regular. But those will be Niners,
I don't know. It's too early for the NFC to even predict.
But you can tell who's trending, who's going to be a good team.
Well, I thought the Lions were.
They are a good team.
Yeah,
no, they are a good team.
like I said, though,
better than
it's the NFL. Like,
Yeah,
it happens. Like, everybody lays a stinker at some point. I still don't change my opinion about the Lions. I think they're a really good team.
Yeah, they'll be the third seed.
Mm-hmm.
Third. So who's the fourth in the NFC? Seattle, maybe.
Geno Smith is not having the year he had last year.
Yeah, I think they're just a well-rounded team, though.
They are a well-coached
talent.
team.
A well-coached team. Pete Carroll has a lot of experience.
He's one of the GOATs.
He played for, he was a coach for the Patriots and the Giants back in the 80s.
Yeah, he's one of the GOATs.
Yeah, but his USC career was extremely mediocre. I'm sorry, not USC.
No.
Before,
Patriots.
Yes, before USC.
No,
I'm sorry, he was great. I'm sorry.
Patriots.
It was an accident. For the
Jets.
Patriots and his NFL career, he was very mediocre. I was not the hugest Pete Carroll fan until the Legion of Boom. The Legion of Boom was special.
Mm-hmm.
Best defense against your defense?
It's close. Maybe the better secondary, but not the better overall.
They considered the Legion Boom to be from the linebackers back to the secondary.
Yeah.
Y'all defense was from the front line
to the linebackers. Well, at least Chris McAllister, too.
Yeah, and the safety.
Ed
Reed.
Ed Reed was not there yet.
But the other guy, it was Rod Smith.
Rod Woodson, who was a Steeler for most of his career.
Yeah,
for 14 years.
He
was a Steeler and he comes to Baltimore.
Yeah, you get that ring, too.
Yeah, he did. I don't like the Legion of Boom. I mean, you had Sherman, Cam Chancellor, Earl Thomas. Those three were astronomical. And, of course, you had KJ Wright, Bobby Wagner at the linebacker position. At the line, you had Cliff Averill and Martellus Bennett.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good
The
team.
no shoulder pad wearing motherfucker.
Yeah.
He looked like he was wearing
Like
kicker
that.
pads.
Yeah, that shit was
Bro
crazy.
did not even wear
That
them.
shit was crazy.
All right, since he's gone, we'll go. Coaches on the hot seat. Okay. Jimbo Fisher. He's done. I'm telling you right now. Texas A&M, the fans.
Are we going to record?
Yeah, Texas fans, Texas A&M. They are done with him. They are seeing what we were seeing towards the end of his career at FSU, and they're feeling it right now. You got Kevin Sumlin, who you fired, right? Jimbo's got a worse record. Through the same amount of games, Jimbo has a worse record, and they're paying him more money. He's done.
So
You think they're okay with this?
this is the thing. They're okay with it because they're not a championship team. So a championship team wouldn't put up with it. Alabama is a championship team. Florida State is a championship team. Texas A&M, I don't think ever won a championship team
Not in the modern era.
Yeah, not in the modern. So a coach that can give them 8 wins, 9 wins, just enough to be relevant, enough to keep the fan base happy and stuff like that, then he's going to be there.
I don't know. I think they have too much money.
They got too much
They have
money.
too much money to let the.
They cannot. The reason why they left the Big 10 or Big 12,
Big 12, I think.
they left one of those conferences to get away from Texas because they couldn't compete with Texas. Now Texas is following them to SEC saying, fuck with your boy. Fuck, I'm back. And so they can't keep up with Texas, so that's why they try to leave that division. Now Texas is following them again. They will be happy with Jimbo Fisher with 8 and 9 wins. They want more, but this is the best they're gonna get.
No.
Just like
I completely disagree.
like
You
Auburn
see the recruiting classes he has brought in. Constantly top 10, top 5 recruiting classes. Actually, I think he had number 1.
Yeah.
And he has nothing to show for it. So I think they realize they can get top classes.
They can get top classes because of him, but the SEC is so freaking hard. I'm telling you, it's only Georgia's going to escape out of the undefeated during the regular season. But
because Georgia doesn't play anybody.
They don't, but they're going to lose in the championship. So it won't be no SEC team undefeated. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they're going to be fine with 8 and 9 wins with Jimbo.
No.
I think more, but
I think he's got one more year, if that.
Ain't nobody.
They will, dude. You realize it was what 3? I think it was 3 or 4 boosters that paid his $70 million contract.
Don't matter.
It's that oil money. They are
is.
not going to accept the 8 win. They could get Kevin Sumlin to do the same thing.
They cannot compete with Texas. Texas got more.
That's
oil
why they
money.
got to get the coach who can. Dude. Look at this. You put Prime at Texas A&M.
Prime wants to come back.
That might be a problem.
Prime want to come back to Atlanta. Prime.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like if they had Prime.
Yeah, if they
all
had
of a sudden,
him, but
yeah.
Prime wants to come back to Atlanta, but that's
Yeah.
way down.
Okay. Another one, James Franklin at Penn State.
That's another.
Have they had enough?
No, because they're happy with an 8 and 9.
I don't think they are.
Bro, they are. They are.
All the Penn State fans
Because-
watching right now.
Sorry, but y'all know 8 and 9 wins is good enough for y'all because Ohio State got y'all. Michigan now is back in the hunt. They're not gonna. Those players is not gonna go to Penn State.
Bro,
James
how many?
Franklin is a good coach. He's a really good coach. So just be happy with that.
He is
8 and 9
not, dude. He is underperforming with the talent that he
gets
has.
8 and 9
They
wins.
can't. He cannot win a big game. He cannot beat
Yeah, but
Ohio
those
State.
teams
He
are-
can't beat Michigan. He can't.
Because those teams are so. Yeah, he won't ever beat. He will never beat them. He will never beat them.
So why keep him?
But it don't matter what coach they get.
Penn
they
State has
don't matter.
won how many national championships? At least 5
Back in the day, I don't even count.
with Joe Paterno.
Yeah, but that was back in the day. That was
Okay,
back in
but-
the day.
If you have the right coach at Penn State, how? How could you say that?
It's the recruiting. Ohio State has got that on a lot. Ohio State got that on lock.
Yeah, but
Michigan too.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, they got that
I don't
on
disagree
lock.
with that.
yeah,
Penn State would
but
never
you
do
can
that.
you can beat if you're at Penn State and you got the head
The
coach.
only teams that can make a difference is out west. Let a good coach go to USC. I ain't saying not knocking Riley, but Riley is what he is. He's gonna have a great offense and stuff like that. He's gonna give you 10 wins again, but he's not gonna have a complete team. You let one of those prestige coaches go to USC, they will win a championship right then.
Who? Name somebody.
Let Jimbo go to
Jimbo to USC and he wins the Natty.
yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You cannot be
Yes.
serious.
Absolutely. They have
No
nobody to compete
way,
with.
dude. If
they
he
have
can't do
nobody-
it at Texas
they
A&M,
have nobody to
how
compete
the
with.
fuck is he gonna do it at
They have
USC?
nobody to compete with recruiting because Jimbo at Texas A&M cannot compete with Texas.
Yes, he can. He showed it. He's shown it.
Yeah, but not
Number
like
one
that.
recruiting
Not
class.
like
Number
that.
5.
Not like that. The quarterback is everything. They don't have a number one quarterback. They got Max, who I like. That quarterback, Max Johnson. I like him.
Brad
but he's-
Johnson's son.
Yeah, but he's not a 5-star quarterback. Guess who got 5-star quarterbacks? Texas. Ewers, and they got
Arch Manning.
they got a 5-star quarterback in a chamber.
Yeah, but Jimbo
in
has
a
had.
chamber. They never had a 5-star quarterback. Ever.
He did it at FSU.
They
all the time.
had Manziel, and he wasn't even there when
Jimbo.
Manziel was
Yeah,
there.
that was Kevin Sumlin.
Yeah, but he was,
But even he was not a
Gotta have a
high.
5-star
He was like a
quarterback.
3-star.
who?
Manziel.
But he wasn't even. Jimbo wasn't even a coach.
I know that was Kevin Sumlin.
Yeah, but you put Jimbo where he don't put Jimbo at USC where he don't. He's the team out there. He's that team out there because UCLA is not going to outdo him. Only team he'll have to compete
Dude, Jimbo
with.
was not impressed. If you take away Jameis Winston,
You
Jimbo
put
is nothing.
You put Jimbo with Caleb. They're winning it. They winning the championship this year.
No,
Yes.
no
Yes.
way.
Yes.
Have you
That
watched the Jimbo Fisher coach game?
It's
Fucking terrible. 3rd and 12.
They beat
Let's
Alabama.
hand it off
They-
up the middle.
They beat
Fucking-
Alabama. They beat Alabama last. Was it last year?
Okay, Alabama's on the decline.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yes,
they
they
lost
are.
one game.
That's a take.
That's not.
That's
Saban
a take.
is
They're not.
running out of time.
No, they're not.
That's a take.
No, they're not.
Saban is
Wow.
running
No,
out
they're
of
not.
time,
No, they're not.
and
No, they're not.
and the Bama dynasty is coming to an end.
They will.
Ooh, that's a take.
No, they
Oh,
will.
yeah, and
forever
so is
be-
Clemson.
They will, no, they will forever be in the playoffs.
So is the Clemson dynasty over?
Oh, Clemson, yeah, done. Dabo Sweeney.
What's
All right,
Clemson's record this year?
Oh, they have 3 losses
Oh, wow.
at least.
But
They lost to us, to Miami this weekend. They lost to
They lost. They're not.
Duke?
They're not. Yeah, they're not. They're not.
Well, it helps. Well, in the previous years, it helps when you had Trevor Lawrence as your quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Like
The recruiting.
Clemson, Dabo Sweeney is so old fashioned. He doesn't believe in NIL. He doesn't believe in the transfer portal.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you're falling behind.
Yeah.
If you weren't going to get in on that, then you're done. Like
I will say I cannot stand coaches who run their team like it's 1995.
Yeah.
I can't stand that. Even even in the NFL too.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick. I think that man.
Yeah. I mean,
is over.
it's done. I mean,
Yeah.
what?
But back to that. I'm not done with the quarterback. So y'all gonna have a great season. This could be your year. It could be your year. I'm just gonna say it. You're not gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it. But are y'all gonna be one and done?
After this year?
Yeah.
No. What Mike Norvell is building in Tallahassee.
Who's y'all quarterback next year?
We're gonna have a QB battle, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Therefore, you're not. If it
No.
if it ain't a 5-star, 4-star waiting in the wings,
We have two. We have Brock Glenn is a 4-star. What's his name? Duffy. That's a 5. That's a 4-star.
Where
We got
where they from?
Croman That's a 4-star.
Where they from?
Duffy's from out west in.
Remember we talked about that last week?
What?
Last week.
Okay.
Because these quarterbacks come
Brock
from-
Glenn's from Tennessee.
Okay.
Croman Hoke's from Georgia. I think Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
We're gonna have a fucking QB battle, and I wouldn't be one bit surprised if we take somebody from the transfer portal and lose one of them.
Who
Because-
you got in mind?
I don't have anybody in mind, but it wouldn't surprise me one bit. Look at what Florida State is building. If you're in the transfer portal and you're elite, why the fuck would you not? Did you see the atmosphere on
It
Saturday
was
night?
great. It was
That
great.
shit was rocking. It was
to be
loud
honest
as
with you,
fuck.
college football feels like college football when y'all back.
Exactly.
winning. So,
And you
but
saw-
I'm thinking y'all one and done because I don't.
No, the
really-
culture that Mike Norvell is building is
I'm really
legit.
shocked that y'all having this season that they haven't.
I'm not, because I've been
That
seeing this shit.
That quarterback is really. I thought he was good, but not.
See, and
where
he's not.
taking it to.
He's not playing as good as he did last year either.
Mm-hmm.
He's underperforming in my eyes, Jordan Travis.
Okay.
He's not using his legs nearly enough. If you saw this
He's
guy
banged up, I
when
think.
I don't think he wants to get hurt. If you saw this guy run, how he could run, there is not one team in the country that could stop us. I mean, it would I think we would blow Georgia out if he ran like he can.
Oh wow.
No way.
I like the way you're talking.
No
about
way.
it. So who do you want to see in the playoffs then? Florida State is in the playoffs. Who you want to see first round?
Yeah, first game. Yeah.
First game.
First game. It all
Um.
depends on matchups too.
Okay, you got. I'm just gonna
See, I want the Georgia smoke. I have so many friends that are Georgia fans that have been shitting on me for the last 4 years, and I've been saying when we play you motherfuckers in 2027 and 2028, whenever it was, I've been saying this when we were a 3-win team during COVID.
Yeah.
We are going to fucking beat you,
Ooh.
and I've been getting so much shit for it.
Okay. Okay.
This shit's happening, and
Okay.
you better fucking lock in because.
Okay.
I'm here to tell you,
Okay.
we're fucking winning the home and home games. We're winning, so I want to see Georgia, whether it's for the Natty or the first round of the playoffs.
So what if they played y'all first round here in the Georgia Dome at the?
Oh,
Here in
we
Atlanta.
are waxing that ass in front of
Even
the Georgia
if they
crowd.
playing it here in Atlanta.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Home field advantage.
I
Home
want
field
that
advantage.
shit.
Georgia fan base is real.
Yeah.
Georgia fan base.
Yeah, they were real fucking quiet until they got good.
And it's also uncultured. All about
What you mean though?
all about culture. Like it.
If a grown man runs up to me barking in my face, I'm punching that motherfucker. Straight up, dude. That shit is cringe as fuck.
Oh, so you want Georgia?
I
first
want
round.
Georgia. I want the smoke.
Even
Give
the
me the-
first round, not a championship, but first
I don't
round.
care. I want to play him. Give it to me in the
I think that'd be
championship or
good,
first
though.
round.
I think that'd be
I
good.
want it.
So no Alabama. You don't want Alabama at all.
Oh, I mean, yeah. We'll
But
play
Georgia's what you got.
I have my eyes set on Georgia. I want to play
I think
them.
that'd be a good matchup.
How
So
about Caleb Williams in Oklahoma? Yeah.
Caleb Williams, I feel, he made that switch to USC, but they lost 2 games
Because those painted fingernails aren't looking so hard right now.
So, do you think his draft stock?
No, he's still a top 5 pick.
But he's thinking 1.
Yeah, that's fine. I've heard talk that he'll sit out if he doesn't.
Yeah.
I think he really would.
You're gonna turn down $45 million guaranteed.
They are claiming that he can make. Dude, have you seen his commercials lately? That
No.
motherfucker's in Wendy's.
Yeah.
He's in
The Heisman.
Yeah, the Heisman House. He's in
Yeah.
Did he win the Heisman?
yeah.
Last year.
Last year he did.
Okay.
I mean, he's in all these commercials. Isn't he in State Farm now too, or some shit like that?
He's in a lot.
He's in a ton of commercials. Dr. Pepper. This guy's fucking everywhere. And they're claiming that he can make more money in college than he would for a rookie contract.
In LA.
I just
So
turn down $45 million guaranteed. Okay.
But this is just
Okay.
Okay, so.
But then, see, the other thing is, okay, what if he stays in college then he gets hurt?
That hurts
They
his draft
still
stock.
got. But
Then you're fucked.
If he tears his ACL, he'll still be
Yeah.
a first round pick, but he drops out the top 5.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying though, he's losing, and he's losing in college.
I don't
So-
think it hurts his stock.
You don't.
No.
Because he's gonna go to a losing team.
Yeah, like every number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Um,
So.
It just depends. I think the Bears, the way it's going, if it works out, the Bears will have the number 1 and the number 2.
Mhm. So with that being said, your quarterback Justin Fields.
I would love to see him in Atlanta.
That's what the rumors are saying.
I would love to see him
Him
in
to
Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I would
love
like
him
to
in
see
Atlanta.
it.
I went to high school with him. I rode
Yeah.
the bus with Justin.
Yeah.
I've seen Justin play live in high school. He was a different breed. Every organization is different. I'm a Ravens fan. Obviously, the Bears are not the Ravens, so it's just the way things are operated, the way things are run. I think Justin would look great in a Falcons uniform. I mean, he grew up 25
Can you
minutes,
imagine
30
that?
minutes
Oh
up
my
the
God.
road.
Falcons.
I'll
Dude.
love it. I'll love it.
I would love it, and I don't like the Falcons. I don't like the Falcons, so I would love to see Justin in a Falcons uniform. It just feels right, and I still think
Like
to
that's
this,
what it should have been from the start.
instead of picking Pitts, they should
Yes.
have picked Justin,
The hometown kid.
because you guys can't use Pitts anyway, right?
He's been getting the ball a little bit.
He's number 12 in fantasy. That's good, better.
Yeah, he's been getting the ball a little bit.
I still don't think he's as good as he could be.
No, we're
No. But that's not on him.
I think that goes with coaching.
Yeah, that's not on him. That's strictly on coaching because if you put Pitts on the Chiefs team,
I agree.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
a Hall
I
of Famer.
agree.
Yeah.
I
Year 2.
agree. Mom's throwing Pitts the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah.
That would be
Oh, fuck.
brutal.
Put Pitts with the Chiefs.
I
Hall
would
of Famer.
love to see Justin in a Falcons uniform. It just feels right.
Yeah.
And it should have been the pick
Yep.
anyway.
I was shocked when they didn't take him, honestly. I thought it was like the Cinderella story. You got the hometown kid. Look, dude, I mean, played at Georgia, transferred to Ohio State, comes back to Georgia.
They passed on him.
Yeah.
Like they chose Pitts over him, man.
But
I mean, Pitts was
He's
an
a
elite
generational
talent,
tight end.
Yeah.
but I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It seemed like the writing was on the wall there. Like it was perfect.
this is
But
what's got to happen. If Fields do fall in our lap, for some reason, he does need a coach that can really develop
An
him.
offensive guru,
Yeah.
not some
So-
bullshit defensive coordinator as a head coach.
Right. So Arthur Smith will have to
Gone.
go.
so who do you?
Well,
who
if
would
they
you
don't
like?
if they don't let Arthur Smith go, then they need to have an offensive coordinator and let him just be the head coach.
So who
Which,
would you like to see?
for him,
A good OC that's ready for a promotion.
so now I was all in for Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah, I still would.
Where's he at?
OC for Washington Commanders.
Yeah, so he was the coordinator for
The Chiefs.
and so Andy Reid always got the credit for the
Got the
thing.
love,
And,
yeah.
and he should. He should have got the credit. He should get the credit. But your offensive coordinator is the one who's supposed to get the credit. But so that's why he went to the Commanders.
To the Commanders to prove that it wasn't just Reed.
And this past week, he only put up 7 points with a bad team, New York Giants. So you're hurting yourself.
That is fair. I will say,
And the quarterback has got sacked.
Sam Howell's your quarterback.
Dude,
There's
I don't know. If him,
he's been
he's
overperforming
not
this year.
No.
exactly.
Sam Howell?
Yeah,
he's been
overperforming. He's not
he's
that
shot.
good.
Yeah.
So do you say he's produced? So Eric Bieniemy will get the credit for the good.
Yes.
Sam Howell has got sacked 40 times. He might not.
All right, so there's no
career.
O-line either. So it's just a shitty situation.
Okay, so do you still think Eric Bieniemy is gonna, from what he's done this far with the Commanders?
If the Commanders
can
draft
get
a
a
quarterback,
promoter?
yes. If they draft the right quarterback, yeah, and they fix their O-line, yes, yeah. But easier said than done, obviously.
So I'm saying Eric Bieniemy, you think he earned to be a head coach position with the work he done with?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
But that's not the goal. The goal was to build something great for the Commanders, not to get a head coach spot immediately.
No, but for him to say he's the one that's actually behind Patrick Mahomes' success.
It's too early to tell.
Too early to tell.
We need more
Trending
time.
up or down right now?
Mid. It's not up. It's not down. It's
Okay.
mid. He needs a quarterback. He needs an O-line. He needs, the whole team needs something more. I think their defense is decent. Terry McLaurin's great. The head scratcher, they drafted that 165-pound corner this past year.
From Mississippi State.
He was a first-round pick. Forbes.
He's been
165 pounds as a corner.
But he's
No, he got burned by A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown was treating him like a kid.
Because he weighs like a kid.
How tall is he?
He's
6'1",
tall.
165.
He's tall, but he's 165 pounds. But he played in SEC though, so he's tough. No, he's
But you're playing against grown men
SEC
in the
is
NFL.
grown men.
No, not yet.
Shit.
Not yet.
We treat them grown men like little boys.
But what I'm saying is, so look, he came from Mississippi State. Brown came from Ole Miss, so they played in the same conference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Brown is a grown man.
Yeah, he's
Brown. I have Brown.
It's like a fucking Terminator.
I have AJ Brown on my fantasy team. Thank God, 29 points last night. Thank you, AJ Brown.
What about his other sidekick? That's who I
DK?
had. No. Smith.
McLaurin.
D. Smith.
Devonta.
Yeah.
He
didn't give me nothing.
It's different.
Oh,
So actually way about the same. Devonta Smith is also 175 pounds, 6'1".
Yeah.
However, the rules of football have favored the wide receivers more than the corners. So you can be 175 pounds at wide receiver and still make plays in the NFL. However, you cannot be 165 pounds and play corner in the NFL. It's just not how it works, sadly. And A.J. Brown is 6'2", 225 pounds, and he bullied that kid.
Mm-hmm.
So, back to Bieniemy. Give Bieniemy a quarterback and we'll talk. But we'll see what happens. I don't know if that's going to happen. More than likely, maybe will. They'll get a quarterback of somehow, but...
I think his goal was to be an offense coordinator and be a head coach next year. So,
and it wouldn't surprise me if they let go of Riverboat Ron, and they promote Bieniemy. I think that's the original goal.
Yeah, it won't be surprised.
No.
So are you done on Ritter?
Yeah,
we giving up on him, or are we?
Let's be real. Sit down and really ask yourself,
so
how is Ritter?
Ritter is looking... So this is the thing. Ritter is looking like a rookie, and he is.
Yeah.
This year wasn't supposed to be, let's test out a rookie. This year was the Falcons supposed to be, let's make a push for it. There's no... Last year was that, trying to fill something out. So that's why I was mad at the coaching staff why they didn't just fill him out last year. Now, this year is not for play. This year, we put all the money to win, to go far this year. And there's a good chance with Ritter we'll make the playoffs. But a really good quarterback that's been experienced, we would have been deep in the playoffs. Because the NFC, like we just talked about, is weak. Only two teams.
It's weak, yeah.
The only two teams.
Three, maybe.
Yeah, it's not even three. It's the Eagles and the 49ers.
And the Niners,
and
who
nobody
are
else.
groundbreakingly good.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody else is good. And that's where we can sneak in. But this year, because he's not been experienced to really, know the ins and out of the NFL games, and that's where it shows. He's not a bad quarterback. It's just we're thinking bigger. We're thinking right now. You said you should have been. What was your record you predicted with everything? 6-2 or
if
in the undefeated
for the Ravens? Yeah,
I predicted right now. I predicted we should have lost to. Out of the games that we played, it was not a person that I felt like we should have lost to. To be honest, from looking at the paper as a fan.
On
stuff,
paper.
Yeah.
Face value.
Yeah, face value because the Carolina we played week 1.
Dub.
2 we played Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers
Did you
not
lose?
playing. We won.
Okay.
And then week 3 we won. And then we lost to Jacksonville. Then we lost to Detroit.
Yes.
Then we lost to the Commanders.
That's a win. Like you got to win that.
I wouldn't pick you guys to win against Jacksonville though.
What?
No, they're good.
What?
Jacksonville's good.
Jacksonville's good.
Yeah.
I predicted us to win that because look. He's trending up. Trevor Lawrence is trending up.
Yeah.
But I didn't think. You know who we picked up on defense? We picked up some dogs.
Name those dogs.
Bates in the secondary.
Bates is good. From
Secondary.
the Bengals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the secondary. We're leading. Our defense is top 5, I think.
Yeah, but you got to get your offense going. And by the way, what happened with Bijan?
Yeah,
Why did he not?
But you didn't add him to the injury report.
Yeah, it was a game time decision.
What? They're gonna fine you guys for that.
It was a game time decision. They said he carried the ball one time.
Yeah. Is that why they did that?
So
to not get fined.
He was supposed to really not play. Did he play?
What was it?
He got the ball one time.
One time.
He's sick or it's an injury?
He's sick.
It was sick.
Oh.
And since they didn't add him to the injury report when they should have, the NFL is going to investigate the Falcons for that. So they might get fined, or they may do something even worse.
I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. He carried the ball one time, so he played. He just didn't do nothing.
Y'all almost handed that game to us, by the way. I couldn't watch it because I was driving home from the game, but I was getting like updates of what was going on.
Oh, yeah.
And Ritter, I saw a replay. He fumbled on like the goal line.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, y'all fumbled like 3 times.
He
like
did,
giving
3
us
times. Him alone by himself, 11 turnovers, the highest.
What?
11 turnovers
11? Total this year
from Ritter alone, from interceptions and fumbles.
Lamar's up there, but Lamar is Lamar.
But he's up there in 6 weeks? He's up there in 6 weeks leading that. That's what I'm saying.
And we were winning. Well, no, like we were like losing the game, and like we were playing like shit, right? But they were just like trying to hand us the game, basically.
Who won?
And
we won.
Falcons won. We were winning by 3. Wasn't it by 3?
Yeah.
With no, it had to been less than 3 because you guys kicked the field goal to win. We were up with like 50 seconds left in the game, and we let them like march down the field, and they kicked the field goal to win. But it was like they were playing so bad. Like we were not winning. We were just like getting handed the game to us. Like they were playing so bad.
Yeah, they were.
It was like, dude. I mean, y'all are almost trying to give us the game.
Yeah,
I hate that crap. I hate it.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
it was so
teams
sloppy.
Beat themselves.
Yeah,
I can't stand
that. But I'll take that win. But yeah, it's because Ritter is not. If he was to play last year, we will be a dominant team. We'll be a dominant team.
If who played last year?
If Ritter was to play last year, because he's
rookie.
a rookie. He's a rookie. He's doing rookie mistakes.
No, you would have done even worse.
Hold on, I thought Ritter played
you
last year.
You would have done even worse.
We'll be worse. How?
Because he was not the starter last year, right?
I know, but that's what I'm saying. He should have been playing last year. We knew last year was a waste.
He still would have sucked. I'm not saying he sucks now, but
he sucks now.
Okay, he sucks now.
Yeah,
he would have sucked last year too.
I know, but he sucks now because he's not experienced.
I see what you mean.
Yeah, he sucks now because he's not experienced. He's not saying he's done for the rest of his life.
You should have given him experience last year.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not like, I'm not saying he's done. But right now, we're trying to win it now. And
so
he's the weakest link on the team right now.
Do you still think you bench him and put Heineke in?
They're about the same.
I don't know. I think Heineke. I would take Heineke over Ritter.
Because I'll go with Heineke now because he's experienced. He's a vet, and he's more savvy. He knows how to, I
don't think he's gonna turn the ball over that much.
Yeah.
I think
I just think he's more.
They're the same.
I want to go with Heineke because he's more experienced.
Remember how you and I were talking about earlier in the year before the season started who was going to start, Baker or
Trask?
The same. The same.
I don't know.
Baker.
The same.
I still like Baker.
I like Baker, but I think an overall.
If he ran the fucking ball, by the way.
Baker?
Yeah. He busted out a big run towards the end of the game.
Yeah, that lame ass shit though.
I think
that's what he is, dude. He has to run the ball. It's just if you're a running quarterback, I feel like, dude, to open the gate, it opens the game up if you run.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just stay one dimensional trying to force throws,
I agree.
It's hard to defend somebody rolling out and having to defend the run and the pass. It's just hard to defend. But
Ritter is the weakest link right now. He's not a bad quarterback. He's just not experienced. But right now, this team, that money that they spent on defense is a championship defense. I promise you. It's not a hole on that team. It's not a hole on that defense. We got more than just two shutdown cornerbacks with Terrell and Okuda. We got slot cornerbacks. We got a third, our secondary is loaded. Our linebackers are fucking loaded. Our depth on the pass rushers is loaded. We're loaded on defense. It's just the offensive line our offensive line is a run offensive line. So our offense is based off the run. But other than that, it's just Ritter is just making rookie mistakes, and that's the reason why they're on his ass, because they know we're better than that. And the reason why these games are close is because of him. He's 11 turnovers, and he's the one keeping those teams in the game when it shouldn't be close at all. When you were saying they were giving away the game, Ritter was giving y'all the game.
What would you like to see happen this offseason, ideally for you? Would you like to see draft somebody as a quarterback and take that risk again, or do you go after Justin Fields or something like that?
I think it's worth justifying a draft pick to replace Ritter. Like during the Lamar conversation or the contract talks, the big thing was like, are we really going to find somebody better than Lamar?
Yeah.
No, probably not.
Right.
Ritter, that's a different story. Can we find somebody potentially better than Ritter? Yeah, the evidence is there, more than likely.
Mm-hmm.
I would say so. So yeah, if I'm the Falcons, you look into it. If it's really there, the value is there.
Yeah. These star rankings for these high school kids really matter. And you can tell.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. You can tell who's a 5-star quarterback, 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, and no star.
So what does our quarterback look like? Jordan
Travis?
Yeah.
He don't look like a 5-star. He looks like a 2 to 3. Because 2 and 3 is good. 2 and 3 is good. But the reason he's winning from heart. He's playing with his heart. You know what I'm saying? He's playing like he's playing like a college kid. You know what I'm saying?
Because if you hear him talk, he loves Florida State. Like this is his dream. His brother played baseball there.
He plays like it. He's playing with heart. He didn't pick you apart because he dissected that offense, that defense. He's not that quarterback. A 5-star quarterback can pick you apart, and you can tell that dude knows what he's running.
Except when he's using his legs. He is elite when he uses
them. But that's
okay. So what is like Jaden Daniels? What does he look like
for LSU? That's a 4.
What?
4-star quarterback?
You think he looks like he's dissecting?
Oh yeah. This guy.
I don't.
He will go.
Jordan Travis looks.
He will go higher than Jordan. He will go higher than Travis in the draft.
Well, I mean, he's got the side.
He reads the defense good.
Travis when he's playing us.
I mean, y'all just got better talent. I'm just saying, but by himself.
It's that ACC speed.
Yeah.
That's what
Real
it
quick,
is.
the Vikings are beating the Niners right now, 16-7.
Vikings?
See, that's that
Fuck,
shit.
what is Kittle
That's that
stats?
shit. That's that shit.
My internet or my service in here is not that good, so I can't.
Damn,
check
so I'm gonna
what's
lose.
that.
I'm gonna lose this week in fantasy. Motherfucker won't give me any
I've
points.
had the best week in fantasy this week. You know how we get the weekly
You
reports?
got your phone on you?
So
Pull up George Kittle's stats.
that's my phone.
Oh.
I gotta see this, dude. I need fucking 7 points to win. I swear to God, if I lose because of George Kittle not getting any points.
For fantasy?
Yeah, my fantasy team. I was telling Nick, you know how we get our weekly reports every week?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever check those?
Okay,
This motherfucker's like 1 in 5.
Yeah, I've been on the losing streak, so I ain't been looking these days. I ain't been looking.
Okay.
Somehow I'm
We
5-1 right now.
What?
Yeah, dude.
You owe me
That's
everything.
good shit, dude.
You owe me
Okay.
everything because why?
Because I got James Cook from him for fucking
What's his fantasy ranking?
He's winning.
Well,
he got me 19 points this week.
Yeah. Wait, what's his overall ranking in running backs?
Yeah.
I think
Can you pull up your phone and click on it?
my phone's recorded. I think it's like 11. No, maybe he's like 16.
What do we got? Yeah, check your team here.
Let's see. What are we doing?
I'm gonna beat my dad. So basically, our weekly reports tell us who
projected to
win, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be named the best game manager.
Wow.
Meaning, all my starters that I played had the highest projected amount of points, while my backups didn't. Meaning that I put in every player that I was supposed to.
Dude, Kittle's gonna fuck me.
How many
he has
points?
4.8 right now.
Check James
I need
Cook,
like 7.
overall rating.
He's good. His
14.
Brother,
That's good.
because his brother.
Dalvin sucked.
I don't know. Yeah.
What's Dalvin's rating?
He ain't did nothing. He ain't did shit.
He has not done anything.
He didn't do shit.
Which is shocking.
It's because Aaron's not there.
That's what it was. My whole team is loaded.
The whole reason he went there was because Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and my whole team is loaded full of stars, and you can't even tell. And I'm one of them.
You can't even tell.
Remember when this motherfucker drafted Jamar Chase and goes, "This shit's over."
Yeah, and
then you traded him.
And then
You fucking traded him.
In 3 weeks, he didn't do shit.
James,
bro, he's your whole fucking team. Like
he's a game breaker.
He didn't do shit for 3 weeks.
And then you got rid of him. He got like 53 points.
AJ Brown didn't do shit for 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I did not trade him, and now look what AJ's doing for me.
Yeah, that shit is rough.
Dude, you're losing again. Bad.
I lost to Laura.
He's fucking 1 in 5.
I was talking shit to Laura, and I was like, I'm looking at her. And then the next day, she came back and won. She was like, we play tomorrow still. I'm
You're 1 in 5.
Yeah.
And you're losing 109 to 75. So you don't have anybody else playing.
Yeah. It's bad. It's bad.
Oh my god, dude, your team is brutal.
So you wanted to talk about Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, what is this about Kirk Cousins? Man, I don't even know what's going on here.
What the fuck was up with Kirk Cousins? Him and his PR.
Well, so far it's 16-7, so he looks pretty good tonight, probably.
He looks good tonight.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what his stats are. I just basing off the score.
Well, he came out with a commercial. With KFC commercial.
Please explain.
So he came out with a. That's what I'm saying. He should be mad at his PR person. But he came out. He didn't come out with a commercial, but he was on a commercial, KFC commercial, and basically on the commercial, it's like this chicken will make his receivers play harder. And all his receivers are look like me. So, but the fact, and not only that, it's weird as fuck that came out. Michigan State, the school he went to, fucking had a Hitler fucking on their jumbotron this week.
What?
All in the same fucking week.
Really?
Yeah. When they were playing Michigan, they
put Hitler on their jumbotron.
Yeah, they said it was by mistake.
No way.
They say it was by mistake, and I believe, but what is the chances of Kirk Cousins talking about?
What was Hitler doing? Like just a picture of him?
Was it a quote?
No, I don't know, but it took the media, it took the world. I mean, everybody.
I didn't hear about that.
How did I not hear about
that?
that?
You gotta look that shit up. He going crazy over it. And at the same week, because that's where Kirk Cousins went to, Michigan State, and with the fried chicken shit, like, bruh, what about the timing?
The timing?
I
like Kirk Cousins.
Cousins more than a lot of people. He's done a lot of good things.
Oh, yeah.
He's been in the league for a long time.
Yeah. Actually,
He's been in the league since 2012.
He's a pretty productive quarterback.
Yeah,
fantasy-wise, he's there, and in stats-wise, like, I wish he had the wins. But stats-wise, you'd think he'd be a Hall of Famer, but since he doesn't have the wins and the production of some of these elite quarterbacks, he's probably not going to get a ballot. But
he's not a Hall of Famer.
No, he's probably not. But he's very compared to Dak. Look at the stats. Look at the stats.
I would say
they're the same quarterback.
They're in the same boat. Yeah, they're in the
same quarterback.
But that's not the top tier quarterback. They're like
a tier below.
I would even say like
tier 3.
Yeah, 3.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Because who's in 1?
One's, of course, is going to be Mahomes.
Mahomes, Allen, Lamar,
yeah.
Burrow.
Yeah, those are ones. Twos.
Tua's.
Jalen
1 too.
Huh?
Put Jalen 1 too. I would put Jalen in the tier 1.
No.
Why? He went to a Super Bowl.
No.
Why?
His stats. He went to the Super Bowl because they have a good team. They got a good team, but his stats.
That's what it takes to get to the Super Bowl, right?
His stats was like 20 touchdowns and like maybe.
He almost won MVP.
I don't know if you're putting Burrow in there. I think you can put Hurts in there.
Not as a top. No.
Burrow is great.
Burrow's great, but Hurts. I don't want to shit on him, but he's not a top tier.
All right,
he's tier 2.
Okay. So, then who else is in 2?
Herbert.
Is Trevor in 1 or 2?
2. He's trending up.
He's trending, but it will be
definitely be. Yeah,
it will be 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So
is Purdy in 2?
Trevor. Purdy's in 2.
Purdy is not. He's a 3. Purdy's a 3.
Well, based off this game, yeah.
Because he was
a 7th round pick for a reason.
But he's
he
a game manager. Yeah, but he's
Last
a game
pick.
manager.
That's fucking crazy.
See, but
I
that's
love that
again,
name.
but again, that's what makes me mad at Ritter because Purdy came in at a Mr. Irrelevant and looked like.
However, the Niners are well run.
Yeah.
The Niners are so well coached. Their GM is awesome. Their drafting is awesome. They traded DeForest Buckner. And he was an all-pro D lineman to the Colts. Like, he didn't have to.
Yeah.
And they did it anyway because they had so much depth.
Yeah.
That is a great run team. If I wasn't a Ravens fan, I'd be a Niners fan because they correlate with each other so much.
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh, John Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Love the Niners.
Lynch.
Love Debo. I just like the Niners.
John Lynch is the general manager.
John Lynch is a great.
Is a fucking
He's a great safety.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
White boy DB.
But
run around making plays.
He's really a linebacker. He played in the box. He played in the box.
Played in the box is strong safety.
Yeah.
He's a great
but
player.
he was more like a linebacker than.
I just like the Niners.
Yeah, Niners.
I mean, they're just well ran, like good organization. I respect that. So if I wasn't a Ravens fan, I'd be a Niners fan.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's my dad's team.
Niners.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you?
I mean,
I just couldn't because of the city of San Francisco.
that gold uniform hits hard though. That golden.
This
almost look like
the city of
bit.
San Fran is way better than every other
gold.
fucking city in that state anyway. San Diego's a good city, but I would never want to live in Oakland. I would never want to live in LA.
I just wouldn't want to live anywhere out there, honestly.
No.
Fuck that.
No. But overall, well-ran organization. I do like the Niners.
Bro, I took a vacation I was telling you about San Francisco. We went like 3 times. And so we had time to kill to go to, time to kill. So, let's go to Oakland then. It was just across the bridge.
Really?
I was too scared to go across the bridge.
Yeah.
We got to the bridge and turned back around.
Yeah.
Because I'm not used to no bridge to have like a upper deck and a lower deck.
Do you know what Oakland's about?
And it's a rough city too.
Good.
Oh, well, yeah, I know.
It's a rough city,
Good.
but I just couldn't do the bridge. I just couldn't cross the bridge. It was just too scary for me.
He's a cul-de-sac boy.
He's
damn right.
He's right.
Yeah,
he's
that
right.
bridge is crazy.
That Oakland's not straight. Not cool.
No.
Well, I mean, if you look on TV at like the Oakland A's game, there's nobody fucking.
Why? They're gonna move to Vegas too.
Yeah, they're moving to Vegas.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting the hell out of there.
Why would you want to play in Oakland?
I
don't know.
That's why the Raiders moved. More money, more safety, more.
It's literally across the bridge. It's literally however long that bridge is. That's the next city. It's not no miles later. It's literally across the bay.
Yeah.
So that's how close it is.
The Raiders played on a freaking baseball field. Their whole.
Yeah.
Like, so bad. So bad. So.
But see, I feel like out there, it's just not the same with, like, football on the East Coast. Like we were talking about earlier, you got, like, the Bills. You got, like, Bills Mafia, the tailgating for that. Like, I feel like you don't get that on the other side of the
No,
the Raiders go crazy.
Yeah,
the Raiders go
right
crazy.
there. Raiders.
The Raiders go crazy.
Do the Falcons go hard or no?
No.
No, we the most weakest fan base ever.
Yeah, you got that right.
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm serious. We get pumped out our own stadium. Like, whoever it is.
There's no culture.
Yeah, we get pumped
there
out.
is no culture at all.
Yeah,
that's one thing I noticed.
Chicago Bears punk us out. Steelers fans punk us out. Any fan base.
Now, granted,
Saints
Steelers
fans punk
and
us
Bears
out.
fans travel really well because they're all over the place, especially Steelers.
They punk us out, bro. It's ridiculous. I'm like, whose stadium is this? And we just be
Whose
quiet.
stadium is this?
Yeah, we just be quiet looking at them. I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah, because I remember when I went to see Brady play you guys.
Oh,
And
wow. You saw Brady live?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I
How
saw
was
him. Dude, first of all, that stadium, nice as fuck.
Beautiful.
The food and everything.
To Mercedes?
Yeah, cheap as fuck.
He did that for a reason.
That's what they
And
talk
it's
about.
like, how is that not packed? It's in Atlanta. How the fuck
It's
is
because
that?
people like the Dogs more than the Falcons.
No, this is some real shit. Like, this shit, what you just said, how these games, like, I showed you, I go to one game a year, and it depends on how they play. It's too expensive for you to spend all this money.
Agreed, for your team to suck.
And, to suck and go, you have spent over $500, $600 for 3
Why
hours.
would you?
And you see this,
And you lose.
and they don't even put effort in. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Then you're getting heckled.
sucks.
And then you're getting heckled all the way back to your car because
It's not safe.
and they just fucking with you. Oh, you sorry ass birds, and you just walking back to your car.
Who's talking shit to you?
Just fans, just people, and your own people in the own city is talking shit to you. That's what you get for going with the Falcons, and it's just not good. It's not good.
He's
bro.
getting punked out of his own stadium.
Yeah, we do it all the time.
God. Oh
all
my
the time,
god.
especially with the Saints fans. So.
Well,
That's about it, yeah.
that's about it. I think that wraps it up.
Yeah, that wraps it
It was
up.
a good first episode.
Good first episode.
What You
It
Mean
was great.
Pod. Like, share, subscribe. Get this shit worldwide.
What you
Shout out to
mean?
fans in Germany. Everybody
Word.
watching
Definitely.
worldwide,
Definitely.
baby. We are
Let's go.
worldwide with this. Let's go.
Appreciate
Hey, let's
it.
go every week, every Monday. Let's go.
All right, let's wrap it up.